Oh yeah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Tell a friend. All black everything. We back again. Chapter six. We on. We done made it to chapter six. We almost finished. That much more to go. We on cybernetics. Sabotage Institute. This is all black everything. All black everything. Think this plate. Big dreams, many streams. Taking off where we left off. I do not own the rights to this music. Peace to the King. Sadat X. What up, King? And it says one. Oh yeah, like and share, subscribe. Put your thumbs up, like you hitchhike. The slogan. Let's go. It says one gets a sense of being inside the Matrix trilogy, staring at the cyber world through the looking glass. Listen to Matrix Reloaded. Quote: the new philosophy of human interrelations, sociometry, gives us a methodology and guide for determination of the central structure of society through the evocation of spontaneity of the human subject agents. These factors, once located and diagrammed, supply us with the basis upon which the planning of all the many facets and activities of society may be undertaken, from juvenile and adult education to super governments and world estates. End quote. When compared to Wiener's own writing, the visions are remarkably similar. Now, listen to what Wiener had to say. Quote, he says, very many of the factors which previously precluded a world state have been abrogated. It is even possible to maintain that modern communication, which forces us to adjudicate the international claims of different broadcasting systems and different airplane nets, has made the world state inevitable. End quote. Werner was joined in this endeavor by many of the leading social scientists and proponents of the counterculture movement, such as anthropologist Margaret Mead and psychiatrist Gregory Bateson, who also participated in the Cybernetics Conference of the 1940s, hosted by Josiah Macy Jr. Foundation. Werner, Bateson, Mead, and Company see cybernetics as the most revolutionary way of making science, perhaps the biggest bite out of the Newtonian apple of knowledge that mankind has taken in the past 2,000 years. It was Werner's sinister attack on the epistemology responsible for mankind's development and survival, which he elaborates in his book Cybernetics, where he equates the human brain to a to a logical binary system that these social engineers found particularly useful. In that Werner is Bertrand Russell's intellectual equal. Russell, an embittered defender of oligarch racism, racialism, whose only love, whose only love became the hatred of mankind, had his lifelong mission, quote, to reduce the human mind to a binary processor. This reductionism was the basis for experiments carried out by facilities such as the Tavistock Institute in London, end quote. Extrapolating the premises into the counterculture, social engineers thought that computers could play a similar role to LSD for use in mind control. In other words, creating artificial concentration camps without tears. However, in order to have a concentration camp without tears, you must have control, communication, and feedback. And that's where the cybernetics come in with the behavior of whole complex systems known today as social engineering. It is a living history of social engineering that concerns us and how it evolved from old fashioned to electroshock therapy to the modern day, quote, group shock therapy, end quote. MIT's Research Center for Group Dynamics and Britain's Tavistock Institute have been at the forefront of research into the subject of consensus through dynamics. One thing empire builders like David Rockefeller have always known: persuasion is key to setting up fascist movements. That's one of the reasons why initially, going back to the 1950s, oligarchical foundations were investing exorbitant sums of money in cybernetics, and why the same foundations are spending billions today on social networking technologies in order to change what people believe and what they do. End quote. TikTok, all these new social sites. Your own research, though. Don't take my word. Slogans. But they weren't the only ones. Others carried out their research as well, such as Douglas McGregor, management professor at MIT, Alex Balbelis, Babelis, 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 a noted psychologist with Group Network Laboratory at MIT, quote, who set up their own psychological laboratory where they studied groups of managers through two-way glass. Forrester and McGregor wanted to literally map out the processes by which people change their views and opinions. The ultimate goal was to form a universal model of group decision making. In 1964, Forrester, a leading computer expert and the father of system dynamics, who had joined the Sloan School in 1956, even tried to design a model to create a computer simulation of T groups sessions. End quote. These programs could then be used to steer or herd popular opinion into a desired direction. Over the years, cybernetics change agents expanded their research from the groupthink and decision-making models to developing technologies to map the flow of rumors through society, which they claim spread like the transmission of epidemics such as AIDS. I think we're gonna leave it right there. That's going in right there. Cybernetics chapter 6. Tavistock Institute. We coming back. Thinkers Plate. Big dreams. Let's go, y'all. Peace and love. Like and share, subscribe, thumbs up, like, yeah, check it. Let's go, let's go, let's go.